Yo,
Hey,
good,
man.
bro?
How's everything? What you up to?
We're here eating, you know, hashtag Doritos.
Oh, hashtag, hashtag can I have one, please?
Definitely.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Hashtag nacho cheese. Hashtag red is the new black.
Hashtag purple Doritos are the best. Hashtag thank you for sharing. Hashtag delicious. Hashtag
Yo, so how's work going, bro?
good. Work? Man, I love work, man. Hashtag thank God I got a job. You know, but I hate Mondays. You know?
Hashtag case of the Mondays.
Man, hashtag hate Mondays. Hashtag wake up. Hashtag go back to sleep. I know it's the whole week thing that I really am not feeling, you know. You got hashtag Tuesday, which was the weekend. Hashtag Wednesday. Hashtag hump day. Hashtag Thursday, which was Friday. Hashtag it's Friday. Hashtag get out of work at 3. Hashtag the city at 7. Hashtag the city is fun.
City.
Yeah. Hashtag can't wait till next week.
That's great. So how about your son, man? How's he doing? Hashtag real talk. Hashtag redhead.
Yo, my son, he's so adorable, man. He's hashtag cute. Hashtag cutest thing ever. Hashtag red hair. Hashtag just kisses, you know. But the great thing is that he's finished all his baby food. Hashtag no more Similac. All chicken. We eat chicken all day. Hashtag real food. Hashtag time to get big. Yeah, man. But the best thing about it is right now, like we've been watching a lot of sports. Hashtag father-son time. Hashtag all about him. You know, so we've been watching March Madness.
That's what's up. That's what I do too. Hashtag in class. Hashtag March Madness app. Hashtag don't pay attention. Hashtag believe in your team. Hashtag Ohio State. Hashtag can't believe they lost. Hashtag fan or not. Hashtag not a fan of Michigan State, but they got a window. Hashtag live or die on Michigan State. You know what I mean?
Hashtag perfect bracket. Hashtag busted. Hashtag because of Ohio State. Hashtag they suck.
It hurts, man.
Oh, I don't like it. But man, speaking about my son, how about your girl? What she's up to?
You know, she's doing all right. You know, hashtag be mine. Hashtag Emily and Asia. Hashtag far away. Hashtag get through it though. You know.
Hashtag true love. Hashtag forever. Hashtag 2 + 2 is forever.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Hashtag amazing girl.
Yeah. Hashtag it's crazy though. You know, being all the way in Asia.
Oh, talk about crazy. What is the craziest thing you ever thought about doing?
Oh, probably skydiving. Hashtag jump.
Skydiving.
Hashtag get pushed out of the plane by the trainer. Hashtag pull that parachute though.
Hashtag jump into full air. Hashtag go.
Yeah.
That man, it's crazy out there, man. But hashtag iPhone. You gotta take the whole picture.
Word,
Yeah,
yo.
love the iPhone. Hashtag Apple.
Word. You ever thought about taking pictures lately? Hashtag selfie. Hashtag selfie in the mirror. Hashtag image.
Ooh. Hashtag. But first,
let me take a selfie.
hashtag I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Hashtag I'm asking him to change his ways. Hashtag
oh yeah. Hashtag I'm never gonna sing with you again. Hashtag that was gay. Hashtag only sing in the shower by myself.
Hashtag only seeing the car by myself. Hashtag which reminds me, I gotta go.
Ooh, hashtag double.
Hashtag
peace. Ooh, hashtag hello. Yeah, man.
Crazy.
I always wanted to always be in the air and record it. Hashtag Macs. Hashtag iPhones. Hashtag Apple. Hashtag being off Apple.
Ooh, or what
Hashtag
about if you make
Adam and Eve.
What about you make
Hashtag
a call?
God.
Stop. Keep going.
It's ridiculous what's going out there, man. Hashtag what's she doing? Hashtag is she crazy? Hashtag is she ever coming back? Hashtag
no.
never get a chance to talk.
Hashtag I don't know what's going on. Yo, what's good, man?
Woo!